Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Slashfilmcast After Dark, where we talk about a variety of random topics. My name is David Chen, and with me is...
Devindra Hardawar.
And today we're not going to be doing a regular episode. We're just... A couple things to pick up on that you said, that you mentioned, Devindra. First of all, Cliff Martinez, you're right, fantastic composer. He wrote a lot of scores for Steven Soderbergh movies, including Contagion and Traffic. Really, Contagion, that score was, I thought, tremendous. So if you're a fan of scores, check that one out.
He did Traffic. I thought he had just started recently doing stuff.
No. Yeah, he's been doing this for a while. So Cliff Martinez, fantastic, talented person. You also mentioned Crazy Eyes, Devindra Hardawar, and on that note, got to mention that I recently finished Orange is the New Black. Which is the
I finished
Netflix
too.
original.
Great stuff.
Oh my gosh. I mean, this is one of the best television watching experiences I have ever had in my life. Like, it is so ridiculously good. I mean, there was not a single bad episode in the first 13 episode batch.
Yeah.
How Genji Cohen was able to accomplish this, I'm just like in awe of it. And I don't like, at some point maybe we'll do a full review, but suffice to say, this is one of the best things that is easily consumable for $8 right now.
Definitely.
And if you haven't seen Orange is the New Black, you need to watch it. So, did you have any... I assume you were also a fan?
I loved it. Yeah. I had issues with House of Cards. I actually didn't think that show really deserved some of the praise it was getting. It felt like people were really piling on the love for House of Cards because it was kind of the first new show to be produced on Netflix and have the production values of something on HBO. Orange is the New Black is much more subdued. There's less hype going into it, but I think it is a far, far better show.
This is the best thing by far that Netflix has made. And the thing is, it's baffling, is it has the least amount of promotional push by them, because Arrested Development, House of Cards, we saw freaking ads everywhere, like all over the internet. Do you know what I mean? It was you couldn't turn around without seeing an Arrested Development ad when it was on. And I'm surprised that they haven't put as much marketing muscle into Orange is the New Black, because this show is a staggering achievement. So I would encourage anyone listening to watch it. I can't imagine anyone disliking this show, but that's just, that's just me. And you know what the biggest achievement of this show is, in my opinion. I know people had differing opinions of this character, but it revived in me the belief. Not it revived. It imparted in me the belief that Jason Biggs is a good actor. You know what I mean? Like, the work that Jason Biggs did in the last 3 episodes, was pretty solid. But
although for most of the season, I was asking, how can anybody find this guy sexually attractive or anything? But
speak for yourself.
The last few episodes, he does really do some great stuff.
And on that, speaking of good performances, Taylor Schilling, she came out of nowhere, right? Like, this woman had starred in only a few things before she landed this gig in Orange is the New Black. She was, she played Ben Affleck's wife in Argo, but her role was almost completely eliminated from the film. So,
We also missed her in Atlas Shrugged Part 1.
Oh, yeah. Dagny Taggart. There you go. So, anyway, if anything, this is proof that it can take a while, it can take a few tries before you find the role that will define your career.
Sure.
And that's true of Taylor Schilling, who did a pretty awesome job as Piper Chapman in Orange is the New Black. So
I do feel like in TV shows now, like right now, the really great TV shows, you're casting somebody recognizable and somebody that people know in the lead roles. I wonder if it's just something really specific about how Netflix was doing the series, that they were able to hire her. She was probably much cheaper than a much more recognizable face.
Very possible.
Yeah.
But no need to speculate on that. The take-home message is that she did a fantastic job.
It's great.
So,
also, I talked about Laura Prepon when I first started watching.
Yeah.
I do hate her in pretty much everything she's been in outside of that 70s show, but she's actually pretty great here.
Yeah, she's pretty solid.
Her character does really, she starts out as one thing, but I do think the show does some really interesting, it does some really interesting twists and turns throughout the season, for sure.
So Orange is the New Black, check it out on Netflix.
Yeah.
I remember...
by the way, I'm just saying, Chase It Down with Top of the Lake, which is another very female-centric show that readily accessible now on Netflix.
Very cool.